Hey guys, Nick Kellar, Greg Brock, Atlas Premier Realty, coming to you with another video blog. For those of you with kids, hopefully you're off to a good start to the school year. Weird school year, but
virtual, half virtual. Who knows what we're doing now?
Who knows? We wanted to come to you because the question we're getting a lot is how this upcoming election might impact the real estate market. So with 2020 being one of the more challenging times of our lives, between, let's see, what do we have here? Pandemic.
Unemployment.
Yeah. Pretty volatile stock market throughout the year, and some social unrest not seen since the 60s.
Right.
Now we're ending with what is being a very polarizing election. So shaping up to be a polarizing election. So
and then during all of that, we've had pretty much unaffected real estate market. Actually, we've seen a tick up compared to last year.
Yeah, I mean, I guess one could make the argument that the impact has actually deepened the seller's market. But by and large, the real estate market has kind of just kept on trucking along. So what we wanted to do is we wanted to look back at past election years and see how that was affected, how that affected the real estate market the following year. So BTIG, which is a research and analysis company, they analyzed October with November of non-election years, and they found that there was a 9.8% decrease from October to November in buying activity in non-election years.
Right.
What do they look like in election years?
So it seems like it's been a 15% drop during those election years, but we're not seeing that right now.
Why is that? Why would we see in election years that that the buying activity would almost drop by double, by 50%?
Well, I think most people are just really cautious on what's going to be coming, whether or not the new president is going to be changing laws and making some changes that might affect the real estate volatility.
So just kind of that wait and see approach.
Correct.
So that's held up because real estate really reacts to the economy, jobs, interest rates, and just overall consumer confidence. So really what happens in the election is just going to be a temporary, usually pause in the activity. And that's been proven through the research of BTIG, that research and analysis company.
But this year, this election cycle is going to be a little bit different, don't you think? Because we've got a blessing with ridiculously low interest rates, and then a blessing and a curse with just ridiculously low inventory.
Yeah, and the thing with that, looking out to 2021, is none of that's expected to change.
Right.
So we're expecting the first half of next year to be largely unaffected by this election. You might see a temporary pause as people kind of take that wait and see approach, but largely unaffected to next year. But there also is some looming threats that we can't turn a blind eye to. I mean, this isn't election related, but mortgage delinquencies are up 90% since March, which is substantial. And the reason why we're not seeing foreclosures and short sales is because of the forbearance procedures and just overall moratorium on foreclosures. So, but it is something to keep an eye on.
And then those moratoriums as well, I mean, there's all kinds of effects, ripple effects to landlords, commercial, and across the real estate industry that we'll see in a delayed fashion. And so maybe we'll cover that in a video later. Yeah,
we'll cover the impacts from COVID. But largely, the essence summary is we might see a temporary impact on the election, but history has showed us that it's going to be temporary as people take that wait and see approach. And it's worth noting that that research has shown that the next year after an election has usually been the best year in that four-year cycle with the new president or the old president. So, I guess we're expecting this to largely unaffect real estate at least through the first half of next year. So. Hope this helps. As always, it's never too early to start the planning process. If you have questions on how this might impact you or someone you know, please keep us in mind. We'd love to help and appreciate the support. Thanks
a lot.